Hello, hi beautiful people. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Daphne. It's so great to have you here today. So this video has been on my laptop for a very long time. I've been trying to edit it for the past, what, 6 months, 7 months? It's almost a year. It's just been there on my editing timeline for so long, and I thought I should finally take it out. Like, this is serious content overload. So here we are. So today's video, we are going gorilla trekking in Bwindi Impenetrable Forest. But before that, I had the privilege of visiting one of the communities for the Batwa in Western Uganda, that is in Kanungu. So fun facts about the Batwa. The Batwa are initially the forest people of Uganda, or they were before government initially evicted them from the forest and pushed them out into the community. So right now we have just arrived Bwindi, or rather Kabale. We're in Kabale, right? Kanungu. We're in Kanungu.
Yeah, Kanungu.
Okay, we have just arrived Bwindi in Kanungu district as we prepare for our gorilla trekking tomorrow, very early in the morning. So since we still have a little time on our hands before dinner, we have decided to go for a community walk and also explore and tour the Batwa community.
They migrated from the Cameroon highlands. They moved to Congo, to Kisoro, to Burundi, and they continue to Mugahinga, and particularly in Uganda. So we have some of them who live within this community, and they were well known for their short stature. They are short people. They were fruit gatherers, they were honey collectors, and they were harvesting wild honey from the forest. But it was around 1991 when the government decided to turn Bwindi and Mugahinga into protected areas for gorilla conservation. That brought in the eviction of the indigenous Batwa people. So apparently we stay with them within this community.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we are drawing closer to the forest. Yeah, at the far end you can see the impenetrable forest. Wow, there. My God, it's indeed impenetrable. Like, look at it. It's so dense and thick.
You have to hide here.
What a wonder.
Behind there.
Yeah. So I'm here with Judith. We are going to check out the Batwa community. It is well protected, and she's also here to protect me in case of anything, but there is really nothing. It is just government policy in case you are having a community trip to just have a guide with you and also a security person with you. So it's not really a dangerous place, but it's mandatory. Yeah, so we are sloping down to go check out the Batwa community. I'm very excited, and yeah, let's go. So the road is just narrowing. It's now a path since we are going deep into Bwindi Impenetrable Forest to see the Batwa people. Yeah, but it's beautiful. It's full of all this foliage and thicket. Smells great, and there is a beautiful river. Like, what more could you ask for? Are you smelling something nice?
Yeah, these are flowers.
That's good.
We have lots of flowering plants around here, around Bwindi.
Yeah. This time I'm going past the bridge. Finally.
Finally, you crossed.
You cross the bridge.
Finally.
I've crossed the bridge! I'm
Now-
across the bridge!
Okay, and jump, please jump.
Let's go. There. Julio. Get seated.
We have arrived.
Get seated, friends.
Maria.
Hello.
He is the coordinator for today. He will take us through the session and then we proceed. Thank you very much.
Hello, Ronald.
Welcome to Batwa Empowerment. My name is Ronald Impenetrable. I'm a Batwa coordinator. I spend most of our time with them. So from the elderly, I've been able to know most of the things about them. During that stay in the forest, they depended on wild meat, wild honey, wild berries, fruits, like those fruits. That's how they depended their life. For them, they never knew that one day a time would come when they would be living or feeding on matoke, like outside here, because like here we feed on matoke, we eat posho. They never knew that they could change to that meal. So for them, during that stay in the forest, he shares with us that they would eat wild fruits, wild berries, wild yams. Each one would be wild.
So did they know that there are other people outside, that there are other communities outside of the forest? Were they aware?
So alikubuza ngumukamura abantu baratura hero yihanga. Mukamura chimanga.
Hati tukukuta twitu atumanyega ngo abantu abundi barabale nka aheru yo tuli mwihamba barabale aheru. Patwiza gamon teka ngwentuli ko kurunguliza muya kali yetweka nkaro hene tulunguliza ngo tola nko muntu ayenda kurabo twirukanga turagarukayo tumanyanga ngo no muntu akaba mwihamba tena abantu bataga.
So he says that for them at some point they never knew that a lot of people were staying outside the forest. Though they at some point they would meet up with them. That was the time for barter exchange. So at some point these people, as you see him, is holding a metallic spear. So you may ask yourself, during that stay in the forest, did they use metallic spears? I can say yes. So that was at a point where they needed the local people outside the forest. So they would come near the forest border, then they come up after hunting down meat, also the wild fruits, after gathering the herbs in the forest, they would come and share with the local people outside the forest. Then they would be given metallic spears and also bows. That was a king's paradise, a protection zone, and a honeymooners zone. So the house was called Mwamba. Usually it was built in the trees.
Called Vanonia Afromontana, or you can call it Vanonia Amangdelina. So it is almost 90% quinine.
Quinine,
Quinine,
okay,
yeah. So
quinine.
it treats malaria.
When I was a child, I used to smash this and add a little bit of water
Exactly what she
so that I would drink. And my mom used to say it's good for malaria and for fevers, breaking fevers. I hated it. It's bitter. Ah!
In English, it is called Gawonia lapiscata. It
What
was
year
used
this,
as bathing soap. Bathing soap for the washing their bodies.
Yep.
When you squeeze and add in some water, it brings foam. You can
Lather.
Mira, ¿ves? Marca el sabón.
Ah.
Kati kutwa tubikamura gabati tasa tuzeshe bizwaro byetu jaze bibonera.
So I've been given Mujaja. As a person who has a business in herbs and spices, I know Mujaja very well. People commonly call it African basil or African mint, and I use it for my tea. When I'm brewing my tea, I usually mix it with a little bit of lemongrass. And the tea, it's amazing, guys. Mwah, amazing. So here in the forest, the Batwa people also have it, and they say they used to use it to smear a little on their skins to give them that was their perfume, and also for their food, for tea. So they don't fall far from the rest of us. Now we are going to see some of the traps they were using to trap wild animals in the forest.
You want to explain to us or give us a small explanation on how they are functioning? He says that this trap specifically was for wild pigs or the warthogs. So
Pumba.
Pumba. We call it Pumba. Yeah, so Kasongo. So these traps were made specifically for the wild pigs or Kasongo, and whereby they would always first target that this animal or this wild animal is using this trail every now and then. kabaka kiyemu karaze kuhera.
Javi.
Stretch it with energy. Stretch it.
That's the pig.
That is a daika.
God, that was such an experience. Whoop.
Pura. Inzu yanze iyi arayetanga n'icyamu twara bwashese niyo twahimbisire twaruka nkaye mu ihamba niyo twatandikire. Our journey of living in the forest began from these grass houses, whereby after living in the jungle we were not welcomed by the other tribes that were living outside the forest, and after being given this small piece of land, which was 2 acres, we happened to build these houses with our own knowledge. So what I can assure you all and tell you is their journey of living in the forest, or after being evicted from the forest, these kind of houses were part of the knowledge that they came up with. After coming here, that was 2013. We saw that these houses were not comfortable for them. So our organization, or as an organization, that is where we resorted to changing their lives by building for them good houses, because he says these houses, they would be washed away by running water, and even they were not comfortable. Although they were, they were of their own knowledge, but they were not well comfortable for them. So as an organization, we saw that this was not very good for them. That is why we came up with upgrading from grass houses. We are going to see the kind of houses that we managed to build for them, and then from the mud houses, then we now are all right now they are living in permanent houses.
As I walked through the community and interacted with the people, I couldn't help but feel conflicted. On the other hand, I understand the importance of conservation and protecting endangered species. But on the other hand, I found myself questioning whether enough was done to support the Batwa after they were displaced from the forest. Many of the Batwa I encountered appear to be living in difficult conditions. Access to education remains limited for many families. Employment opportunities are scarce because most of them are not that educated. Then secondly, they are not initially farmers. Farming is not innate to them. They are basically hunter-gatherers, they are fruit gatherers, they just relied on the forest for survival. So I'm trying to transition them into the community where they were expected to farm, but also farm what? Because according to our guide, they were only given 2 acres of land to stay on. It's where they built the houses. Guys, 2 acres is not that big. 2 acres. So you can't expect such a large group, whereas they are in different communities, sectors, groups, something of that sort. The particular group I visited is situated on 2 acres, and 2 acres is not that big of a land for them to do serious farming of crop farming, animal farming. First of all, many of them are not educated. According to our guide, they only have 1 mutwa, who is educated. You can imagine, it is not a normal thing to them to go to school, because they are just trying to transition, into a community which is not traditionally theirs, into a system which they are not used to. So there is a lot of adaptation, a lot of learning, a lot of many new things to them. So hello. Hi. Hi. So I was just shooting and I just ran into someone. Hi. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
I am good. How are you? Good new TikTok. Good morning, Uganda. Good morning, everyone, wherever you might be. So right now we have just arrived Bwindi Impenetrable Forest at the main entrance. So we are preparing to go for gorilla trekking. Right now we are waiting. I think we begin at around 8. We were here by 7:30. A little bit of entertainment, and then they allocate us our different groups. Apparently you move in a group of 8 people. 8 people per sector or per gorilla family. Yes, so we have just got here. We are waiting to be allocated our groups. So let's begin the day.
Nice to meet you, and I'm going to be your lead guide. We are going to track a group called Habinyanja. It's led by one silverback. He's called Ruyombo. And Ruyombo means someone who can make a lot of noise. So he's stubborn. And we name these animals depending on their behaviors, the features on their body, the place of birth, and the shape of their head.
Hi, so we have just been briefed and we are here in our group of 8 people with our guide ready to go. So we are going to drive somewhere and then we'll start the trekking. This is our 0 point, our starting point. We have started. So let's get ready to embrace the wild. That was just the beginning, and we're just having a sip of water, a short break, but here we are. Let's get going. So far we have been walking in the community, and right now we are entering the forest. Yeah. Here's something. Oh, see. Look. Oh, there are people. Oh, yeah, I can see them. I can see them right over there. Right over there. Guys, can you see them at the far end? Oh my God, I can see them at the far end. We've been told to put on our masks because we are near the gorillas. We don't want them to infect us or us to infect them. So We are going down. We have just spotted the family of Liombo, the gorilla. So I'm excited. I'm too excited. I can hear the birds sing in the forest. But here we are. In front of us are the gorillas, the Liombo family. It's amazing. There is a mother with a baby gorilla. You guys, it's awesome. It's amazing, you guys. Like, I can't stop staring at them. They are big, they are massive. And I have to wear this mask on me all the time as long as I come closer to them. And right now, getting to see some of the
This is Lapotia.
Lapotia.
Don't touch.
Oh, yeah. So this is Lapotia. Some of the grass, the leaves they have been feeding on is called Lapotia.
They also open and eat the inner part. They just remove this outer part.
Yeah.
And
then they eat.
And they eat like this one.
Yeah. Yes.
They eat this.
Okay. I'm not allowed to touch.
And sometimes even the leaves.
Yeah. So gorillas are 99% vegetarian. They feed on leaves, they feed on herbs, and then the other 1% is for ants and mushrooms. Yes. If you're Ugandan or wherever you might be residing, I feel like gorilla trekking should be on your bucket list because it's exhilarating, it's amazing, the anticipation, but at the end of the journey, it's worth it. You better come check it out.